Good evening. Welcome to Palmetto Cats Live for the Iron Cat preview. If that doesn't get you hyped up, you need to check your pulse because I don't know what's going to get you hyped up for this event. We got 8 great anglers backstage, ready to go, ready to talk some smack, ready to talk about how they're going to win this first ever Iron Cat challenge. So this challenge is a winner take all last angler standing challenge. They have to be live. They have to stay awake. They have to stay on camera. They have to be fishing until they give up. That's it. Until they give up, until they cannot fish any longer. I'm so stoked about this. It's also going to be a challenge for me, and I don't think I've quite grasped that yet. I'm going to have to stay awake too, and I'll be at work all day Friday, and I'll have to come home and stay awake. But luckily, I'll just be sitting here, eating snacks and drinking sodas and trying to stay awake. And I'll have some guests come on and help me out. So again, somebody was asking when it was. Maybe you missed the promo video. It's next Friday. We're starting this event next Friday, April 23rd at 6 p.m. Eastern time. That's when the action begins. Before we go any further, I just want to welcome everybody in the chat. I'm going to forego the call outs, but I see all of you in there, and I'll try to call you out as we go along. But thank you all for joining us. We got 78 people, and they're still rolling in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. And most importantly, one of the main reasons to do this is to get exposure for these channels. All their links are in the description, so make sure you go down there, click on it, click subscribe, click the bell so you can know what's going on. A lot of them have been doing their own live streams to promote the event to get people to come in and watch. So make sure you go check them out so you don't miss all that action. There's a lot of smack talk going on too. So make sure you go check that out. And then of course, all of these anglers, have their own things going on. You want to go check that out. One more thing, I heard about an hour ago that one of our catfish community is not doing well. Lee Evans, Kentucky Catfishing, apparently broke his back. So we want to keep him in our prayers. Go over to his channel page. He put a video out, and you can ask him how you can support him. And, of course, on Facebook and everything, if you reach out to him that way. And we'll pray for him at the end of the show. All right, without further ado, I'm going to introduce each angler. I think we're only missing one. One of them's having connectivity issues, which isn't a good sign, but they're not going to be streaming from the place they are now, so maybe that'll help them out. All right, here we go. First up, Mr. Ryan Bortz, Blue Collar Catfishing. He looks tired now, but he's probably been working all day. Is that right, Ryan?
I've been asleep all day. I had to get up, take my significant other to the hospital this morning, so.
Oh, man.
She's got kidney stones. She's all right now. She's resting, so.
I've never had it, but I've known a lot of people who've experienced kidney stones. It is no joke.
I did pull a good 30 hours between Friday evening and yesterday, though, so.
Ryan Bortz is a fishing machine. He works hard, too, in his daily job, but this man, every time I see him, he's always fishing on Facebook, posting fishing pictures, always doing tournaments. What tournament are you in right now?
I'm just in the Kayaks and Cats regional tournament. It's for Kentucky, Ohio, and Indiana. I'm leading it by a long shot right now. I'm like 40 inches plus in the lead right now on it.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah. Well, we'll come back to more of that in just a minute, Ryan. We'll go ahead and introduce some other people. We got the Pirate Creole Catfishing, Jeremy Dufore. What's going on, brother?
What's up, brother?
And hey, I just got something in the mail. I'm not wearing it because I don't want anybody to think that I'm being biased. But y'all, these are some great looking hats.
I like that right there.
Go check out
I like it.
Creole Catfishing. Message them on Facebook or email them and get you one of these good looking. Anna has a purple one. So I'm not wearing it only because this is a contest and I don't want anybody to think I got a bias. But not that I have anything to do with it anyway. It's all about you guys. But Creole's. Oh, there you go. You're back.
Was that me?
Yeah, you were spinning for a second.
That's
How
not
you doing today,
sign.
man? You got a little an injury there today.
Yeah, I got an issue with my right eye, but it's okay. It didn't stop me from going fishing this morning, though.
And I saw you caught a big catfish this morning too.
Team effort, 48-pounder bumping.
Nice. That's still one thing I have yet to try, but you guys, between you and Mike and old what's his face over there at in Kentucky, Hagen Grubbs. Yeah, I'm gonna try it one day.
I highly recommend it.
All right, let's bring up old Dan. Now, Dan, you're gonna have to help me pronounce your last name, Dan. You're muted, by the way.
Yeah, so that's Szajta. Szajta.
Well,
Yeah.
Dan Szajta with Green Machine Outdoors. That's easy to say. No vowels, though.
No, we don't do vowels around here.
So Dan, and I forgot to mention, Ryan will be fishing out of a kayak. Creole will be fishing out of a boat. And Dan will also be fishing out of a kayak.
That's
now,
right.
you also do a lot of tournaments, too. Are you in the same one Ryan's in?
No, he does a lot of local stuff. I do a lot of the national scene stuff.
Awesome.
We don't really have a local scene around here, so I'm at I'm doing all that stuff online.
Awesome. Well, which one are you involved in right now?
I've got 3 going on right now, and I just had 2 this past weekend, 2 additionals, so that was 5 at once. Well, I guess 4 at once.
Jeez.
One Saturday, one Sunday. I stayed busy with it. So I did get good practice in. I put 14 hours on the water yesterday, slept for 3 hours, and put 14 in today. And I still got computer work to do for my coaching business.
Man, we already got some. Well, let's hold off on the smack talk there. Calm down, Dan. Calm down. We'll get there. All right, let's go to one of our bank anglers and one of our female anglers. We're mixing it up. We got boats, kayaks, and bank anglers. Miss Shireena's keeping it real. I like that shirt, Shireena.
Hey.
Now, Shireena just started her channel not too long ago, very recently, like what, 2 months ago, maybe?
It was August.
So it has been a while, but you've been doing a lot more live recently. You've been getting serious with it here recently.
Oh yeah.
And you were live with Bumpin' Mike Greenwell today, right?
Oh yeah, we had lots of fun, and you guys ought to check that out because there was some happenings there.
Yeah, I shared it out. I didn't get to watch much of it. I had a long day yesterday, a lot of driving, so I slept most of the day after church today. But you know, I'll go check it out. So Shireena will be fishing out of her backyard on the White River. Is that right?
Yep, my backyard, 200 yards from my house.
Ooh, so that's going to be a point of smack talk here soon because she's going to tell a little bit of strategy of what she's got going on. All right, let's go to another boat angler, Mr. Chris K from Catfish. What's going on, man?
What's going on? I'm just getting my boat ready.
Yeah, he's got a special boat back there ready. He said it's going to be one of his big strategies. So we'll get to more of that later. But Chris, how long have you been fishing?
Tournament fishing.
Tournament fishing.
Years.
A little over 20 years. And you and your partners are reigning state champions for the state of Virginia. Is that correct?
We're series champions. Yep.
Series
champions. 4 championships back to back.
Nice. So you're bringing the heat.
We get lucky.
All right. Well, I know Chris is good at smack talk. Don't let him fool you. He'll be in here in just a minute. All right,
Joey, and he won't be with us, so I don't know.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, Joey does all the work, apparently, according to Keith.
That's right.
I don't know if y'all saw that video, Fishing This Stuff's most recent video. He was on the boat with these guys when they won the series, and poor Joey, man. Joey, they made him do all the work in the video. So make sure you go check that out on Fishing and Stuff.
Yeah, we've been together.
Yeah, you're having a little bit of connectivity issues, so we caught like just bits and pieces of that. But I think he was trying to say they've been together fishing for a long time, since I think 2012. Is that right?
Yeah, we've been a team since 2012.
Wow.
Yep.
That's a long time. All right. Let's bring up our final kayak angler, Stan 3 from the channel Two Stands Fishing, one of the two stands. What's going on, man? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. So these are some of the issues that we're all going to experience with live streaming. So Stan, I can't hear you. So I don't know if you want to go out and come back in and try it out. Okay, I'll take you off. Let's go ahead to Dad. Stan 2. What's going on, Stan?
What's up, everybody?
Now, Stan, you've been doing, I think, out of everybody, you've been doing the most smack talking. Let's not smack talk right this second.
Hey,
But so everybody knows we have a group chat on Facebook Messenger. And Stan, I think, has been the leading smack talker. So, Stan, are you prepared to bring it?
I am. I brung it already. I'm ready to go to the. After watching that video, I still got goosebumps. I'm ready to go to the river right now. I'll still be fishing next Friday.
Stan said everybody's been brought in.
After he woke up.
Yeah, after he woke up. So Stan is not our final bank angler, but he's another bank angler, and he'll be fishing the James River, correct?
That's right. That's right.
So we'll have
Secret
3
location.
people on the.
Go ahead. I was gonna say secret location to be determined still, but
Fancy,
I know where
fancy.
it is.
Oh. So we have 3 individuals fishing the James River. Are you is that correct, Chris? You're fishing James? He's not gonna say. I got you. Well, Stan 3. Can you hear me? Yeah, we can hear you now, buddy. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. And we ain't worried about Catfish clothing. He's got to head out early. He's the first one out. That's easy competition.
Maybe.
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 Oh, maybe.
I knew it.
That might be my
I thought
Here you go.
So Stan
I ain't care.
3 is our
Take an application. I'm trying to
Stan
hire
3 is our
somebody to
final
do it for me.
kayak angler, and he'll also be fishing the James. Is that correct, Stan 3?
Yep, that's correct.
All right, and
Yeah,
poor
we
Miss
gotta-
Katie. Poor Miss Katie's back here. She's trying, y'all. She's really
Come on,
trying. She's
Katie.
gonna get in here eventually. Katie, go drive to Starbucks or something, and well, she probably don't
Get
have
that
one.
McDonald's Wi-Fi.
There you go. Get that free Walmart Wi-Fi.
just to throw something into Katie. Katie, if you go screenless, if you just hit so it's just the mic, sometimes that does give you a little bit better connection, so that you'll at least be able to talk.
Pro tips from Stan 2. All right. All right, y'all. So just to go through everybody again, we'll start with Katie. Katie will be fishing the bank, not in Kentucky. She'll be fishing the White River with Miss Shireena. So she'll be in Shireena's backyard, and that is in Indiana, correct?
Yes, in Indiana.
All right.
And we won't
Stan-
have connection issues.
Ooh, burn. All right. And so Stan 2 and Stan 3, I know, are in Virginia and will be fishing the James River. Creole will be fishing in Louisiana. What river or lake system?
I'll be fishing the Atchafalaya River near Simsport, Louisiana.
And is that where we normally see you fish?
Actually, no. I've actually never. The area I'm fishing has never been on one of my videos.
Ooh, so we got some mystery and intrigue.
Yeah, but I have fished that area more than any other area. I'm extremely familiar with it.
And Chris said he's not sure where he's going. Is that because you're keeping
I'm
it?
fishing my pond. I'm gonna fish my pond.
Ryan is in Kentucky, and are you fishing the Ohio River?
No, I'll be on Taylorsville Lake.
Taylorsville Lake.
My home water's 15 minutes from the house. I've got it set up to where my wife's going to bring me food. All that.
Oh.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, he brought it up. He started the strategy conversation. So going to a little. So here's what I want you guys and girls to talk about. All right. How you plan to stay awake? Let's talk about food. Don't leave out the restroom. Okay. battery power. Let's talk about bait. Who you got with you? Who you got to support you? Because we all know, you can't do this alone. Talk about that. Talk about that kind of stuff. So we'll start off with Ryan. Let's talk about food, and we'll go through everybody with food. Ryan, what you got? You said your wife's bringing you food. What kind of food?
I got Lindsay. She's gonna bring me cheeseburgers, pizza, and that's my normal diet. And I mean, I know I don't look it, but
cheeseburgers and pizzas.
Monster Energy, you gotta have that. I don't drink coffee, but the Monster Energy comes by the case, so I'll have that. I'll be using a Fat Everstart battery jumper to power my phone and all that with. And I've, of course, got my trolling motor battery that'll run, USB ports also, all that. And I've actually bought some lights that are rechargeable. So I'll be able to use those at night and then run them back to my truck during the day and just plug them up, while I'm there fishing. So I'll be able to do all that. And I actually took a vacation day for Friday so I can sleep until time to go to bed. And I took off Monday as well because I figure I'll probably still be there early Monday morning.
Dang.
Whoa.
So you're ready to go 72 hours if you need to.
I have actually worked 43 hours straight through on snow removal.
Jeez.
Flavor. So I know I've got that much in me and then some. So
man. All right. Well, Creole food.
Without giving away too much strategy, I'm gonna have a lot of stuff with me. Very energy efficient snacks. Let me just say it like that. Just gonna. I don't want to say what it is. I don't want to give anybody any ideas just yet. As far as power, I'm gonna have 4 industrial marine batteries on my boat, so power won't be an issue. And then
what about lights? Because that's got to be a special consideration too, because we're gonna be fishing day and night.
Well, I've got a couple of things. I've got the neon lights inside of my boat that I actually won from J-Dog a while back, and I'm also gonna have an LED rope light that's gonna go on the inside of my bimini top. That's gonna glow whatever color that I want. Fancy. And I also have, I think, 4 or 6 LED floodlights, which are dry cell battery powered, not going to eat up my marine batteries. So light won't be an issue either.
There you go. Ryan's got his light.
Yeah, I've got 4 of these that I put in front of my kayak for real. That way I can just swap them and charge them.
Yep. I don't have anything rechargeable. It's dry cell batteries, quick swapping out. It's much easier that way.
Robbie says, Shireena, you better win. So let's go to Shireena. And you can kind of, I guess your strategy will kind of be Katie's strategy. Now I do have questions about that as we get into it. Cause I think anyway, I'll get into those in a minute, but go ahead and go into your Creole's got one more thing.
No, I wasn't even talking. I was just mouthing it. There can be only one.
That's right. Go ahead, Shireena. Talk about your food strategy, lights, power.
Well, my food, as far as food, I already eat greens, so that gives me energy anyways. So, I mean, I'm working out and stuff, so I got it there. And I got natural energy, as you can all see. And as far as power issues, we have a generator. We have cords coming from the house. So it's coming from my house. It's all there. So it's not much,
right.
So
really, I mean, you're just kind of living normal.
I'm living here. Yeah.
And so, okay. So that, I mean,
it's
that's
everyday thing. Everyday thing.
I mean,
because we already have lights out there, it's going to light up the whole backyard.
And we're going to Chris next. And Chris knows, being a tournament fisherman, when you're hauling that boat, you got to think about all this stuff in advance. And you have to load the boat, and you have to make sure you don't forget it, or there's a Walmart. So, Chris, go ahead and talk about your setup.
Well, I didn't actually think all that through, to be honest with you. My boat's a little
Yes,
different.
he did.
No, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to switch it up. I'm used to fishing off the boat, and I'm going to stick it on the boat. But this is what I got going on right here. Let me see if I
How
can
about
show you.
do something crazy?
This is what we're cooking with. I got.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna give him a little more solo layout. Give me a second.
I don't know if I can see it. Where are we at here? This is.
Hang
new
on, I'm gonna blow
technology.
you up. I'm gonna blow you up, Chris. Hang on.
All right. All right.
Go for it.
Oh, I already got my rod holder set up. Check this out. See these rod holders? We're good to go. We got all kinds of stuff. Oh, you're talking about we got the bucket.
Yep.
Necessary ingredient. We got a cutting board. This is one of my friends gave me this. I don't know if you might recognize his name. Technical difficulty.
Y'all, he's new at live streaming. Y'all,
I don't
take
do
it
this
easy.
stuff. But here I got some ruffles.
Fishing and stuff,
I got
cutting
a
board.
yeah, he gave it to me. I'm gonna put my decal on there. You were talking about lights. This is the best I could do. These are if you see, these are blue jean. This is blue jean. This is denim. They're gonna be pretty sick. It's gonna keep us nice and lit. We got a lot of things for entertainment because we can't use phones and stuff. Where the heck is this? There we go.
He's a mess.
I got some bubbles. Bubbles for entertainment.
Oh, that's the bubble blast solution. That's the good stuff.
That's right.
Spare no expense.
Yeah. Then, well, most importantly, since we catfish,
I'm losing you there.
All right, hold on a second. Most importantly, this technology. There we go. This is the most important. Everybody's got to have. We're going to load the backup. It's got 2 spots for this.
I'm waiting to see where he's going with this.
We got 2 cases. That's how we're staying awake. This is our power drink.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to keep you awake. I think that's actually going to hurt your strategy there. Oh, man.
But I'm going to bring Joe.
Say the last part again. What'd you just say? You're going to bring who?
Maybe we'll bring Joe.
Okay.
We might bring Joey.
Joey.
We might bring. I live way out in the country, so we have no signal.
Yeah, I got you. I don't know how you're going to win without Joey. Oh man, yeah. Everybody's saying you need to get Clarence with you. You know, I think Clarence will be a secret weapon. Clarence is bad luck. Oh Lord.
Clarence is bad luck. No, Mike,
Please don't talk that way about the most famous angler in the world. All right, let's move on to somebody. All right, let's go down to Dan.
Most importantly, I forgot. I talked to Dieter yesterday. Dieter said I need this.
There you go.
So I got to remember some chicken. I got that. I got a headlamp just in case. I got duct tape if something goes haywire. Oh, this is going to be it.
Oh, the dip bait.
The dip bait.
That's your snack, right?
For enough money, maybe.
Oh, now we're talking about money. So by the way, there is a $500 first prize for the last angler standing. So we'll get to more about the specifics of the tournament. We're just having fun right now, obviously. All right, let's go down to Dan. Let's talk about some more kayak strategy. What's up, Dan? Talk about your food, your power, all that good stuff.
I come out of the world of endurance sports, so if anybody knows how to fuel their body, it's this guy right here.
You did a lot of I saw your Facebook. You have a lot of biking pictures on there, and I'm
Yeah,
sorry if I'm calling it the wrong thing. I'm not a biker.
It's all good. Yeah, I'm used to riding a bike I've done 24 hours straight on the bicycle, so sitting in a kayak all weekend's gonna be no big deal. But I've got all the food figured out. That's no sweat. I've got crew that's gonna help out. I've got a really long float planned with stand 2 there, and then once we get to our spot, everything's gonna be smooth sailing from there.
Wait. What is a float plan?
No, they're teaming up.
Well, I mean, so are Katie and Shireena.
Yeah, we've been trying to come up with an excuse to do this 10-mile float down the river for about a month now, so we're going to do it.
You want to team up with me?
Yeah.
Well, listen, one thing to consider with something you've never done before is what, everybody?
Salsa.
Signal, cell phone signal. So just be careful with that because you only get 10 minutes to regain your signal or to use the restroom. Restroom is 10 minutes. You're still alive, but you're just muted. But if your signal goes out, you only got 10 minutes. And there's Katie in the chat. She said, I got full signal but can't get on StreamYard. Well, you can talk trash in the chat, Katie. Go ahead, Dan. So you got a float plan. You got food figured out. You're not going to tell us what that is or anything?
We're planning a way that we can have a car at our destination that's just loaded up with stuff. So once we get our 10-mile float in, then we are good to go. Then it's easy sailing.
Now, to the kayak guys, do y'all intend on banking the kayak at any point? I mean, because at a certain point, the more fatigued you get, the more dangerous it becomes.
You seen my kayak? That thing's like a lazy boy.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I just spent 14 hours in it the past 2 days.
All right. All right. Hey, the man's confident. I like that. That means for good the good content. All right, let's go to Two Stands. Tell us a little bit about strategy. Now he's been talking trash. Let's hear him.
Well, I may have just I noticed that boat that Chris had there was a 2-person boat, so I'm just saying I'm not that far away. But I have I'm gonna bring obviously some snacks with me. But as far as what Dan said about fueling the body, I've fueled this body for years. I'm good to go.
On that James juice.
That's right. You got the James River juice. I've got some backup reserves here that I can go 3-4 days at least. I'm good to go.
Now, you being on the bank, do you have anybody bringing you stuff? It seems like Stand 3 has kind of left you there.
Yeah, well, I'm used to that. Everybody that's watched our lives, they see that I'm the one that's baiting all the poles, setting them up, casting them out. I got to bring us out there. I carry all the stuff out there. Y'all don't see that. He carries one little pole. I got the rest of it that I'm dragging out there.
Oh, we've seen all the work you do on the bank.
But that's going to be a big serious side joke. But I couldn't make it there every week without him. So, but yeah, I've got my wife's going to be bringing some coffee and things like that.
That's something interesting. You said you couldn't make it every week without him. You got to go
every week. I'm good once.
I'm not as good as I once was.
There you go. That's the song I'm going with. That's my theme song for this Iron Cat.
There you go.
That's my theme song for it. So, my big strategy is I'm going to play your preview video every hour just to get. Man, I've watched it. I was joking, and I don't think I was. I've probably watched it a couple hundred times. Goosebumps still every time. Just amazing.
Well, keep watching.
Well, that video is only 3 minutes, so you don't have to watch it a lot.
What'd you say, Chris? Nothing. All right. Stand 3. So we heard a little bit about your strategy. Dan kind of gave a little bit away. What do you got to add to it?
Well, I know that part of the river, I can do it style. I don't need no electronics, so I know we'll be catching some fish.
Yeah, that's another topic we're going to hit on is the actual fishing. But let's talk about your strategy, your lights, your signal, your endurance, your food, all that stuff.
Well, the lights and stuff, I'm gonna, have a ring light. I'll probably have way better lighting than this right now. But my buddy over here,
Other way.
Dan, he's got I'm gonna be using one of his other kayaks. So I'm really not too sure exactly the whole setup on that deal. So it's gonna be a whole new experience for me. But my strategy on staying awake is just keep catching fish.
Man, I mean, hey, that's the biggest smack talk I've heard all night. But hey, you sure that your buddy Dan isn't setting you up for the okie doke?
Nah, he wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know $500 isn't a lot of money, but that can definitely get you some fishing gear.
I got my kayak on the top just in case.
Okay.
I don't think he would do that.
Make sure you see that kayak before Friday.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a little test run.
All right, now let's talk about the fishing. All right, Ryan, you've thrown up some huge numbers. Obviously, you're an avid angler. You're leading your tournament that you just said by a lot of points. Tell us what can we expect to see come in the boat? What do you expect to come in the kayak?
I expect to see more than one 40-inch fish, just based off this weekend. I mean,
the Creole's laughing at you.
Oh,
yeah.
Go ahead, continue, Ryan.
I don't know if you'll catch it though.
We're not going to rain, so I should be good on that first. I intend probably 8 to 10 hours on the kayak, banking up for a couple hours just to stretch and rest a little bit, bank fish for a couple hours, and then back out on the kayak again.
I got you.
Questions for Kevin: is catching bait considered actively fishing?
You're breaking up. Say it one more time.
If we're catching bait, are we actively fishing?
Yeah, a line is in the water.
I'm talking.
We got all kinds of craziness going on. Oh yeah.
he got 10 minutes.
All right. So one of the things that I have to be aware of, and this is where the challenge comes in for me, is when we have 9 or 10 microphones going at the same time. So and that's a challenge for me, especially when we have different signal strengths, different kinds of phones, different things going on. So as you can tell, we're having a hard time hearing Ryan because some people have microphones, some people don't, and the microphones are going to play louder than someone who just has a phone. So what I'll have to be doing is going through making sure I'm muting people so that we can hear Ryan. So Ryan, go through that last part one more time.
Which part? The bait catch? The bait?
Yeah, ask your question one more time, and I've got everybody else muted, so we should be able to hear you.
Okay, so I was wanting to know about throwing the cast net, catching bait at different points throughout the tournament, because it's going to be hard to have enough bait.
Yeah. No, I don't see anything wrong with that. You're, in my mind, and that doesn't break the rules because you're actively fishing. You're actively in the process of fishing. And I think that's a great, I don't know how many people will be coming to learn something, but they might inadvertently learn something by watching you throwing that cast net, so absolutely. I think that's awesome. Obviously, as long as you're throwing the cast net and not just holding it.
I 10-foot kayak, so somebody might like that.
Wow, yeah, that'd be good entertainment.
But yeah, that's man. I just got her, and I'm going to get off and stretch it.
Yeah, I got you. Yep. All right, Creole, you were laughing at Ryan. What's the big deal with that? When he talked about 40-inch fish, he said, "I'm going to see 40-inch fish," and I heard one joke. I heard, yeah, he might see one. That don't mean he's going to catch it.
I heard for 2 weeks about how he was going to catch all these fish and smoke me, And it didn't work out that way, did it?
It definitely did not.
Mm.
Get the first fish.
So if you don't know what they're talking about, on Catfish and Crappie's channel, was it last weekend?
Yeah.
Not yesterday, but last weekend.
Yeah.
Creole and Ryan had a rematch of their 1 versus 1 on Catfish and Crappie. Go check that out. And there was actually some drama at the end. I won't give it away if you hadn't seen it already. So you might want to go check that out. But yeah, what he's referring to is that Creole kind of whooped up on him a little bit. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, that's definitely fair to say. I did get the first fish of the live stream though.
Fair enough.
And that was it. I got all the other ones after that.
And how many did y'all end up catching, Creole?
1 before I got rained out.
Yeah, I filled my bag. I got my 5 fish at a little over 180 inches.
Wow. So you had a good day.
Yep. And it'd have been better if I'd have got that last one.
Yep. Go check that out. I'm not going to give that away.
Yeah.
Go check out Mark's page, Catfish and Crappie, if you want to see what we're talking about. Thank you, everyone. Just a little quick reference to the chat. I'm seeing y'all come in. I'm trying to catch any questions and cool comments. We got 108 people watching. Thanks for coming in, y'all. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, we're talking about the Iron Cat Challenge, which is coming next Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, rain or shine. So somebody was like, what if it's raining? It's rain or shine. It's a challenge. You know, they're going to have to figure it out, do what they got to do to make it happen. The last angler standing wins the title of the Iron Cat Angler or whatever. I don't know. I never really thought that out, but they also win $500. There are also medallions for the most fish caught and the biggest fish caught. So even if you don't win it, you could still win a medallion. I've already got them. They're somewhere around here. I should have probably had those ready to go so I could show you. But they can win that. There'll also for the fans. So many of you in chat may be asking, well, why would I want to watch this? Well, one, it should be very comedic, I would think. You know, especially when you get like to the 5th, 10th, 12th hour when people are getting a little loopy, or maybe that 2 a.m. time when normal people are sleeping. I remember when I did something like this, I started singing, and that's kind of how I got on that singing thing. But you might hear some jukeboxes going on, but you'll definitely see some fish. We got 3 anglers at least fish, or 2 at least, fishing the James River. Louisiana is known for big fish. 4 fishing the James. Okay. And we got Ryan on his home waters, and Shireena, the White River, has some big catfish in it too. I know. What's the biggest catfish you've seen come out of that White River?
Well, I've seen Thomas. He caught a 57-pound. That's all I've seen. So
that's a huge fish.
That's all I know.
Well, and other things too, I do want to mention that we do have some sponsors for this, and I do want to shout them out. One is Catch the Fever. I don't know if you see that back there. That is a breast cancer awareness rod that I just got today from Littlepage and Ashley over at Catch the Fever. Thanks for Chris for getting me in touch with those guys. And he did kind of vouch for me. He said, yeah, this is legitimate. It's going to be an awesome deal, so thanks for Caleb and Ashley for sending that out. That will be given away to the fans in chat. I don't know when. I don't have a clue. I haven't even thought about it. It's probably going to be when we get to a spot where there's some loyal fans in there, and we're going to reward them with some giveaways. We also have Slab Fishing, which is another company that's going to be giving some gear away. I'm not quite sure what that's going to be. We have Rippin' Lips is going to be giving some gear away and a rod. We have Muddy River Catfishing, Chris Flores, who's in the chat. He's going to be giving away a rod, at least one rod. But you know, Chris, man, he goes on these rod giving sprees where he's like, hey, you get a rod, everybody gets. And then Steve Douglas from Monster Rod Holders, I told him about it. And he said, I got to be involved. And so he's going to be giving some stuff away. Again, I'm not quite sure. You're going to have to watch to find out. Stan looks like he wants to say something. Go ahead, Stan.
I'm just watching chat. I forgot, all my experience with this live stream and stuff. I finally remembered I could watch chat out there, and I'm really appreciating all those people that are saying Team Stand 2. Thank you very much. Even, I'm going to tell you, last Sunday night, you talk about a foot in your mouth moment, and he's even out there. I said he. Yes, I said he. Team Judy Booty is out there saying Team Stand 2. So I want to thank him. For those that didn't see that wonderful moment last week on Avid's show, of course, we had the wonderful Paula Smith on there. And so, of course, when Paula Smith is around, you're talking about not only great anglers, but you're talking about female anglers and what that means in our catfishing community. And everybody knows I'm a huge, if you can fish or you can talk catfish, I will talk. It doesn't matter. I don't care what.
We know you can talk.
That's right. So anyways, we're talking about that. I'm going over all the great female people that are out there in chat. And I'm saying, Shireena is awesome. We love Shireena and Katie and this and that. And lo and behold, I'm like, Judy Booty, there's another one. She's a great one out there. and we all know Adam. Everybody knows this one. Stan, Judy's a guy. I'm like, are you sure?
Oh man, yeah. Well, I mean, he kind of brought it on himself. Judy is, typically a female name, but yeah, you did kind of bite the foot on that one.
And even he, I'm repeating, even he was out there, Team Stand 2. So I thank you very much. The support means so much to me.
Awesome. So, all right, let's talk about this team up. Stan brought up female anglers, and I tried to even it out. I hear a dog. Is everything okay? Nobody injured a dog, did they? Oh, Creole just went out. But I love
Louisiana. You never know what's going on there.
I really wanted to make sure that we had female representation, and the first two that came to my mind were Shireena and Katie. That female representation of people that live stream, and I knew I had to ask these two, and both of them immediately said yes. So Shireena, tell me how important it is for you to represent female anglers in this catfish family.
Well, so we can do it too. Show you guys we can fish, we can get out there, do the same thing that you can do, and don't count us out.
I don't think anybody is counting you out. I've heard a lot of Team Katie's. What'd you say, Chris?
I said I'm nervous. They're gonna win.
And we have each other. We got each other's back. So she's having problems now, but when she gets here, look out. We got each other.
Now here's the thing, and I alluded to it, and Creole kind of, picked my brain, and he knew exactly what I was talking about. There can only be one winner. So let's throw out a scenario there. You two ladies are the last two standing. Mm-hmm. Is there going to be a point to where you say, all right, girl, I got to go do my thing, and good luck to you? Well, how's that going to work out?
We've already talked about it.
Well, let us know. What's the
We can't let you know our secret.
Oh, come on.
No. We will celebrate later, and we'll show you in a live stream.
Stand 3, you've been kind of quiet back there. What you got to say about all this smack talk going on?
It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. You seen that little chat we got going on. Everybody's kind of quiet up here. I don't know what's the matter.
Well, somebody said in chat the people who smack talk the most are normally the first people that go out. Do you believe that, Stan 3?
Yeah, that seems to be true. And I'm kind of nervous now.
See that little circle
Everybody
there.
up here is kind of quiet, so I guess everybody's serious.
I mean, Ryan
Either
and
serious or
Dan seem
scared.
to be the most serious ones out of. I mean, Chris is over there with a Barbie pole.
I'm getting my rod ready.
And you know, Dan's all giggly and Shireena's giggly, and you know, Dan, Green Machine, and Ryan Bortz, Blue Collar Fishing, they seem to be like stone faced, especially Ryan. Like I wondered earlier if Ryan was froze. There's a smile. Okay. Dan, do you believe that the people who smack talk the most will be the first people out?
I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. All I know is I got a very low power mode. You might see a lot of that. Ryan up there, he might have some eyeballs painted on the back of his eyelids here. We gotta watch out for that.
What'd you say? Well, you were saying something, Ryan, and I spoke over you.
I don't even remember. It was, I don't know. It's gonna be fun though, guys. For real, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I think
question.
we're gonna have a great time. Go ahead, Shireena.
So you kayakers, how long have you been awake on your kayak? Like, what's the longest awake?
Great question.
22.
22 hours, says
What was it?
Dan. What about you, Ryan? 21?
21.
Stan?
Okay.
I don't know. I was falling asleep during the day yesterday, so I'll stay out there all night, but I fall asleep.
Man, chain.
Okay.
You know what's going to be cool? It's going to be neat to see how everybody is fishing different. That's really what's going to be cool. Different areas, different ways of fishing.
Let's bring that up. Let's talk about Creole. Like, what is your first strategy? And I know sometimes, like yesterday, I'd never been to Lake Wiley before, so I brought dragon rigs. I brought three-way rigs, and I tried a three-way rig the other day. And I brought Carolina rigs, 14 different rods to try different things. Is that kind of your strategy, is to bring everything and just see what the river tells you or the lake tells you?
Well, the style of fishing, I'm going to be doing all anchor fishing pretty much no matter what. But I get to see that river twice a day. I pass over the spot I'm going to fish for the iron cat. I pass over it twice a day on my way back and forth to work. I see it every day on that section that I've picked to fish. I grew up there. I know it like the back of my hand. I don't need my electronics. I don't need anything. I've picked what I call some high traffic areas to anchor up. And there should be a lot of fish moving in and out of those spots. And it's also some spots that I picked where I can anchor up and be safe from barge traffic.
And that is a huge thing. And I'm glad you brought that up because I did want to talk about it. So there might be an instance where we have a couple of people going strong on day 2, the end close to day 3. And, you know, sometimes our egos will let us do more than what our bodies can handle. And there is a section there to where I have the ability to disqualify you, friendly disqualification, if I think you're a danger to yourself. So I just want to let everybody know watching. And I'm still working on release forms, although I don't think anybody in here would try to take me to the jailhouse on that, or to the courthouse. Maybe Catfish Chris. I don't know, but I tell you what, though, I wouldn't have much to give you. But yeah, on all seriousness, though, you know, everybody's required to follow all their state safety regulations, their fishing regulations. And if I see someone is falling asleep constantly and just not able to function, then I will disqualify them. So that is another way that they can get out, because the last thing I want is someone to injure themselves on a live stream at all, but especially on a live stream. So let's see. Ryan, what's that? Somebody asked?
I had a
Go ahead,
question.
man.
You said you'll disqualify him if you see him me nodding out. So you can doze off once or twice and everybody laugh at you and you're not out.
It
Or
just
if
depends on how you
go
come
like
back
that,
from
you're
that.
out.
You know, so here, that's a great question. So if any of you've ever watched boxing, boom.
All right. Chris,
Live streaming.
I decided if Chris has got that second
expensive.
seat open, I'm going fishing with him. If that second seat is open, I'm coming.
I don't know if you want to get in that paddle boat, Stan.
Hey, I've done my share of fishing from a paddle boat.
Catfish is out. Danger to himself. That's funny. He done fell out. Yep. But to get back on that serious note, if you've watched Ultimate Fighting or boxing, any kind of hand-to-hand combat, you know, sometimes, you know, if a competitor gets knocked down, they can get up on their own power and they get back. So the referee is constantly looking at them, making sure that they're trying to get back. So Stan, like, to answer your question in a serious matter, if you doze off and you say, okay, I need to stand up and I need to do something different. If you're actively trying to prohibit yourself from falling asleep and getting hurt, then you won't be out. But if you're, you know, I've seen people fall asleep and no matter what you say to them, they just keep going in and out. And I know all of you have seen that, especially in kids. You know, you'll see them start. Ryan, are you froze again?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Just how's the iPad, Chris? Does that answer your question, Stan 3?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, good. Yeah. And you know, obviously the kayak anglers, they're all safe guys. They're going to have life jackets on the whole time they're in the kayak, and these guys take it seriously. And then, you know, the bank anglers, you know, there's not as much danger with that, but still, you know, we're going to watch out for you. And you know, some people, let's talk about one other thing. Let's talk about your support teams. Okay. So the boat guys, you know, you have to have a second person in the boat. So tell me about that. I know that Chris and Creole both talked to me about dropping people off and picking people up. Tell me about that. Go ahead, Creole.
Yeah, basically the area I'm fishing is extremely close to the boat ramp where I'm going to put in at. In fact, one of the spots is right next to the boat ramp. And I'm going to have my son, my dad, and my wife on my team, and, you know, may kind of go back and forth. You know, my son's going to be with me the first night, and then dad wants to come during the day Saturday, and then my son will probably come back Saturday night. We'll just kind of swap around like that.
Okay. What about you, Chris?
Well, I think I'm going to hire. I see Mike Chavez on there. I think I'm going to hire him. He's a night owl. So I'm going to bring Mike in. He works third shift. Let Mike do all the work. I'm going to go to sleep.
Nope, that's against the rules.
No.
Yeah.
That's fine. Go ahead. Go to sleep. That's a good strategy.
Do I need to play the promo for you again? They must stay awake. They must be live. They must.
We had this conversation. You said that I could bring somebody else in to fish for me. They
can fish for you, but you have to be the one on the camera. You have to be live. You have to be awake.
All right. Can I opt out now?
He's already given up, y'all. So if y'all had bets on Chris from Catfish, you might want to change that. Go ahead, Stan.
Yeah, I want to cut in right there because you said it right there, and I've been saying this. You can stay awake for hours. You can fish for hours. You can be in the kayak for hours. What everybody on here doesn't have, how many on here have been on live in front of a camera 13 straight hours talking? That's what people don't. Like, yes. There's two of us, and that's Chris may have. He's probably spent thousands of hours in front of the cameras, but that's what. There's been many a night at 2 o'clock in the morning.
57 minutes.
Yeah.
I was about to say you got the wrong person for that.
Yeah.
But
go ahead.
even Haz was saying the other day, he's like, "Dang, Stan has one, maybe two shows a week, and I see him on live every day." So that's that's something that people don't think about. It's a lot different looking at that camera and being able to talk and communicate and laugh, and that's a whole nother ballgame than just being awake or just fishing. I'm just saying.
That's not in the
hear
rule.
you.
One of the things that we have to concern, we have a 2.5-hour drive back home, so we have to put that into play. So it's it's out there on the river, so we have to make good choices and be able to drive home.
Absolutely, and we can talk trash and we can be
Hey,
fun.
we don't feel sorry for you backing out.
But it's fun, and it's great fun talking trash. We've been doing it for several weeks now, and I think it's fun. But in all seriousness, nothing's worth losing your life over. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. So we're approaching an hour here, so I'm gonna start wrapping things up. I did want to go through the rules very quickly, and so that way everybody in chat knows, and we can. Dan or anybody on here who wants to ask a question, because Dan, he looks like he's about to fall asleep. Are you in low power mode, like you said?
Yeah, I've been up all weekend. I'm just getting started.
Oh, all right, man. The trash never talks with this guy. You just got to ask him for it.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm
first
gonna jump in
place.
there real quick, Kevin. I gotta run to a meeting.
All right, man.
I'm gonna jump out in just a minute. All right. Good.
All right, no problem. Well, and we'll see you on Friday if you jump out. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna move my boat first.
Okay.
Good luck, everybody.
All right.
Thank you, Chris. He's been awesome. For those that didn't know, Palmetto didn't have him in our little side Facebook because it's been going 24/7 nonstop. Shireena's has her designated smack talker Thomas out there. Thomas, we love you, brother, but man, woo, he's smack talking for 4 or 5 people. But
he does.
Chris heard.
He's got my back, so we're good.
But Chris heard what we were doing and wanted in on it. So a lot of respect for him. As busy as he is, he still wanted to be part of that. That because that's what it is. We're friends. We're smack talking. We wouldn't want to see anything happen. I would back out if it meant somebody was going to be a little safer. Everybody's here is friends. We're having fun, and Chris wanted part of that, so I give him a lot of credit for stepping up and doing that.
I think some shenanigans are about to happen.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on?
I feel some shenanigans. I saw a rope laying in there. I can't tell you what he told me he wanted to do with it. I was like, I don't know if YouTube will approve that. All right, let's go over the rules, and you guys can watch intently on that screen right above Shireena there. So first place, like I said, is $500, and I'm sponsoring that. So all super chats that I've gotten the past month, other than the super cat give back, obviously, are going to go towards this prize. So I'm sponsoring the prize, and we have other sponsors that I mentioned earlier that are doing prizes for. I'm doing the winner's prize, and we have I'm just watching that car. We have other sponsors giving away prizes to fans in the chat. So make sure that you're in chat as much as you can. That's the incentive for everyone to come in. They also get a medallion. If you win, you get a medallion. Second place gets a silver. Third place gets a bronze. And we have other medals for biggest fish and the most fish caught. And of course, all these fish have to be catfish that we're talking about. Now, you can catch bait, but the medallions go for catfish. Rule
Night,
number
Robbie.
1.
I think all of us are glad that Robbie's not in it though, because we'd all just drop out right
Go
now.
to the boat.
Yeah. Robbie's a beast in anything he does.
Oh, man. Chris is crazy, man. Rule number 1. Here's the rules for everybody. Contestants must stay awake the entire time. Contestants must be able to verbally communicate with the host, which is myself, or it could be like I know fishing with the Chad, he's going to come in for a little while, and other people are going to come in for a little while. So they'll be co-hosts, so they'll be helping me communicate. But you must be able to verbally communicate. Contestants must fish in an area where they have strong signal and stay live the entire time. I think this is what's going to knock people out. If a contestant gets kicked off the live stream, he or she must reconnect in 10 minutes or risk being disqualified. I say risk being disqualified because, if safety is a concern, I'd rather you get safe. And if it takes a little longer than 10 minutes and you're communicating with me, texting me, we'll talk about that. But, if it's just 10 minutes and we hadn't heard anything from you, after the 10 minutes, you'll be disqualified. Then I will text you and say, are you okay? Make sure you're still alive there. Number 3, contestants must have a team, or contestants may have a team of 3, including themselves, so they can have 2 other people with them to assist. The crew is permitted to sleep. So Thomas can sleep, Shireena. and no, Creole, she said he can't. Number 4, contestants that fish from a boat must have a partner capable of operating the boat to ensure safety. Now, I was asked a question because, the kayakers are in the water too. A boat can harm more than just the kayaker. So to make sure that the boat doesn't lose control and harm other individuals, that's why I'm requiring somebody. So if you had that question, that's why. It was only one person to ask me, and they weren't being a jerk or anything. They were just saying, hey, what's that mean? So great question by that person. The partner is permitted to sleep. So contestants must stay in frame at all times unless they're using the restroom. Please do not use the sandbar, Creole, on camera. And make sure that your mic is muted. Yeah.
That's like half of my strategy. What are you doing to
me? But you have 10 minutes max. Go ahead, Ryan. Sorry.
Creole, I did 5 years in jail, bro. You ain't gonna worry me with that bathroom stuff.
Hey, and
I love you, brother.
I did years in the military, so I'm used to it too.
Well, I don't want to see it, so don't do it. I don't care what y'all did, and the other 108 people in here don't want to hear it either. And we got 108 people watching, y'all. That's amazing. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, please. We're wrapping it up, so I appreciate y'all sticking in. We're having a great time. So 10 minutes to use the restroom. So, if you gotta use the bucket, or Shireena has to run to the house, which is, that's comfort right there. You got 10 minutes.
We're pulling the camper down.
Oh,
we're pulling the camper down by the river, man. So
that's gonna be hard to beat, man.
Sounds like a good place to see.
Yeah, I'd never make it in the United States.
The house wasn't close enough, really.
You're right. I definitely would not make it in the penitentiary. I do not argue with you at all on that one.
Before you on rules, Kevin.
What's that?
So 10 minutes for the restroom and things like that. What if you had a outlet nearby and you had to go plug some batteries in? Is that all good too? Take the camera with you? Keep holes in the water behind you?
Yeah, I mean, if you're fishing, you're live, you're awake, you're communicating, and you're on the stream, whatever you got to do, man.
Sounds good.
Yeah, because Shireena can run a power cord from her house to keep everything on. If you need to get to an outlet, that's no big deal at all.
All right.
Just keep fishing because we want to see the fish. Okay. All right. Number 6, contestants must actively be fishing at all times unless moving spots or picking up other team members, but you must be live during the moves. There's only one. I know, Ryan, you said that you'd be in a tournament during this. So, Ryan, using his phone, he'd have to take a picture of his fish. So he'd have to get off the live and come back on. But that's covered in that 10-minute thing. Ryan, are you still involved in that tournament where you have to do that?
Yeah, I think I'm probably far enough ahead now that I don't have to. But for Dan, I actually learned the other day, you can stay on the live stream and stay on your mic, and you can take the picture, but you lose your video. So, Dan, I know you'll probably need to take a couple of pics more than likely.
Yeah, I'll have to look about that at some point too.
Cool.
So
so that's covered in that 10-minute rule.
Yeah.
All right. Number 7. Let's see. Contestants must have adequate lighting during the evening session so that all rods and contestants must be easily seen. And not all your rods have to be seen, but we need to see the rod that you're fishing with. So the lights have to be adequate for that.
We're fishing?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I was kind of picking on Stan that said 13 hours laying in the bed live is different than 13 hours on the bank. Contestants must abide by all state regulations concerning licensing, safety, boating laws, baits, and rods, etc. There's no tournament rod limit. Whatever your state allows you to do, then do it. 9, Palmetto Cats has the right to disqualify a contestant if safety becomes a concern. And obviously that will, of course it'll irritate the person who's being disqualified, but after they get some sleep, they'll be fine. Viewers will have multiple opportunities to earn prizes during the tournament. Awesome. All right, as we wrap up, let's go through everybody. We'll start with Stan 3 down at the bottom. Last words, advice, questions. What you got, Stan? Anybody in chat got questions for Stan 3?
Last words is y'all are going down. That's it.
Man, a few words. All right, and he gave the peace signs there, so he's telling y'all, peace out. Y'all are going out. Shireena.
Pack a lunch. We got this.
Pack a lunch. We got this. So somebody was asking what your taglines would be. So pack a lunch. We got this. What coffee brand? There's Uncle Jeep. Stan 2.
Whew. Oh man, I'm just I wish I had that low energy setting that you see surrounding me here. I just don't have it. So you're going to get me 24/7 until I drop. So, somebody was saying the other day, matter of fact, it was Thomas, who I seem to be doing the most smack talking with. But, my strategy is once I get out there and I get in that chair, I might just get stuck. I won't be able to walk out of there. So I'm just there.
You might actually be laying on the bank by the time it's over.
I'm going to DoorDash all you guys turkey sandwiches.
Yeah, that Mr. Gadget made a good point. You plan to keep total inches and pounds? Yeah, we're going to keep all the data from it. So, obviously we'd love for all of you to weigh your fish and I know the kayak anglers don't usually weigh them. Y'all do inches, and that's totally fine. But yeah, we definitely want the stats on this so that when we wrap it up, we'll do a show to wrap it up too, y'all. And we'll say, over 2,000 inches of fish were caught, cool numbers like that. All right. So Dan, last words.
Hey man, you got to watch out for that low power mode. Low power mode for the win.
Low power mode, but still communicative. We got to make sure we entertain the fans. Nobody wants to see us there being boring. Ain't that right, Creole? Mm-hmm. All right, Creole, it's your turn.
All I can say is I hope y'all ready for the marathon. I took off Friday, Monday, and Tuesday. I'm in it for the long haul.
I did not take off Friday, Monday, and Tuesday.
I don't work.
Kevin's like note to self. Next year, different contestants.
Yes.
No. See, I took off this past Friday to do Patriots tournament, so I couldn't take off 2 Fridays in a row. But I'm the problem is that at school they know I got a YouTube channel, so that wouldn't work. All right, and last but not least, on the stream anyway, Mr. Ryan Bortz, blue collar fit. Are you froze? Oh, there you go. Okay, go ahead.
That's that low power mode Dan keeps talking about. I think it's a kayak guy thing for real. We get so used to having to
It
work
must
so
be.
spot. We have to work our guts out sometimes to get to a spot. So when you get there, you're just kind of like, just chill and relax and wait on that kayak to shake and wake you up a little bit. As long as I be creative, I don't really care.
Hey, you remember what I told you. You go. I'm telling you, it's gonna be rough to get handed 2 butt weapons in the same month. I didn't give you one.
No, I've had that.
Oh,
I didn't give you one.
Dan.
He said Dan's whooped him up a few times. And I just think it's great how everybody, even though question, what if Kevin falls asleep? Hey, the show must go on.
Don't worry, Kevin. Kevin, if you fall asleep, I'll be more than happy to take over for you. DQ,
Yeah.
DQ.
Stan, do not be talking trash to the host, because then you'll be out.
That was rule 11. He never said that one.
Yeah, that's the unwritten rule. No, but I got backups, Murillo just said it, Murillo's always good to jump in there. What did Muddy River say? How about the most catfish caught on a Muddy River rod gets $200? Boom. Look at that. If you don't got a Muddy River rod,
I got two.
How do you ship them?
how fast can you ship them? If Kevin falls asleep, it's like the 5-minute rule in school. After 5 minutes, y'all free to nap.
yeah.
So, and I do expect, Kevin will mute you for 11 minutes. Right. We didn't hear from Stan for 11 minutes. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I got a lot of people that'll help out, want to be outdoors. A lot of people have reached out to me. And I thank you all for that. And I will be sending some links out to people to help me out. And if I forget you, just, message me if you want to help out. I do hope that you have live stream experience, that, you know how to talk to people, so that's kind of what I'm looking at. But to host it, I'm definitely hoping that Thomas said he'll help out. No, thanks, buddy. You got to listen. You got your hands full already, man. You got to help Shireena continue to keep it real.
Yeah, that's right.
But no, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to go shopping on Thursday and get some little candies and stuff. That's my strategy, little candies, and might have a little cooler sitting here for when Anna's at work and I need to get a drink real quick, and the restroom's right there. So I'm set, and I'm not fishing, so y'all don't forget that in chat. I'm not fishing. So all right, we got a couple last minute comments in here. Kevin, I'll probably pull a grave shark. Yep, awesome, man, thank you. Yep, definitely. How about if you're a member of Catfishing America, you get an extra 20. There you go. So the winners already are going to walk. The winners are already going to walk away with $500. So it looks like if you catch the most catfish, so right now we're up to 720. If you use a Muddy River rod in your Catfish America. Thank you, Uncle Jeep. $10 coffee fund. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let's see. Chris said something. I'm packing now. LOL. So Dan, if you want to put in your order, you better get it in.
Can't forget to spend some of that catfish money too. I'm pretty sure Chris put $100 on the line.
Yeah. You know, Chris, I think Chris has got some stuff up his sleeve. You know, I didn't ask him for anything. But you know, he's always helping people out. And I just want to thank Chris. And, you know, Chris was actually the first one. I called Chris, we're talking about Chris K from Catfish. And I called him and mentioned it to him. And I didn't think he was going to join in, but he actually said, I want to fish it. I was like, okay, well, it was meant for small channels. So I looked at the Catfish channel and they have under 200 subscribers. So they fit the category. So again, that's another thing. I was looking at channels under 1,000 subscribers so we can bump them up and get them a lot. And I expect your numbers to jump up. I really do. So obviously, if you all share it, people in chat share it, I share it out, we're going to get a bunch of viewers all weekend long, and it's going to be an awesome event.
Kevin, we were talking to people on the bank about it, and they were like, that's awesome. That's great. They were excited about this. And they, you know, there's just guys fishing on the bank, and it was great.
Awesome. All right, y'all. Well, let's see. So many people, also hard to pick a team. Yeah. I think honestly, and this will be the last thing I have to say about it. I honestly think that everybody has a chance. I really do. I don't think there's any of you that I would say, yeah, I don't know if Stan has, you know, I couldn't say that. I do think that some of you have it. What'd you say?
I said, I can say it. He ain't got it.
Oh, wait. Thank you, Chad, for sharing that. I appreciate it. That's all the YouTube links are in the description. Let's see. What's the phone call limit during the event? I don't know what that means, but maybe Keith will jump in. Wouldn't that be awesome? Y'all, wouldn't that be awesome if Fishing and Stuff jumped in as one of my co-hosts?
Oh, that would be.
I finally met him. I finally met him yesterday, and maybe he'll jump in there. Let's see. Catfish America said we'll be shared 57,000 members of Catfish America. Awesome. Thank you so much. Leon, look at this. I'll donate an anchor during the event. Y'all, we got prizes coming in, you know, and I do expect that to happen. I expect more sponsors to jump in because you all are great people. You all have awesome channels. You all do a great job, and you're just good people. And I can honestly say that you're all good people. And I think that people are going to be surprised. Maybe not, but I think people who maybe come in that have never seen you guys will be surprised at the content we're going to provide. And I say we, because it's going to be a team effort. And I think all of us are going to benefit. And I think all of the fans are going to benefit as well. Oh, because Chris won't have a chance. His phone never stops ringing. I got you. Awesome. Well, I know we've already done this, but any last little comments, and then I'm going to pray us out, and I'm going to go to bed. Anything else?
Thanks for putting it all together. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, man. Awesome. Thanks, Big Mike. Appreciate it. Big Mike. I met him yesterday too, man. I met so many awesome YouTubers yesterday. None of you, but maybe one day we'll all meet in person. All right, y'all. I'm going to pray us out, and we're going to get out of here. Lord Jesus, I thank you for this opportunity to come and do what we love and have fun with each other and just be a guiding light for people who maybe can't get out and catfish, and they'll vicariously fish through us, Lord. And I just thank you for all these people, all these contestants that are coming on. I appreciate all of them, and I thank you for all of them. And Lord, I just ask that you will bless them in the week to come, that they would get plenty of rest, Lord, that you would keep them safe, not only before the tournament, but during the tournament. And Lord, I just ask that you bless all of our channels, all the people in chat. Lord, I pray that you would bring people in to see the camaraderie that we all have with each other and just to have fun. And Lord, I just thank you for all you're going to do. And I thank you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
All right, y'all. Yeah, the bleep fun. Yeah. Well, anyway, y'all stick around. We'll chat for a second after I end the live. Everybody else, thank you so much. I know I didn't shout you guys out, but I appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you hit the thumbs up before you leave. With that being said, happy fishing.